Hi everyone, it's Rose. Welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to tell you all a little story that happened a week ago that just made me really dysphoric and just kind of ruined my entire mood. If you're triggered by misgendering, name calling, or anything like that, maybe don't watch this video. About a week ago, I was headed to work and I had just gotten back from my vacation, so I was super exhausted and I decided not to wear a lot of makeup that day. And I had my hair like back in a low bun, so you could like see my whole forehead and like you could see like my hairline or whatever. And you know, I felt really confident that day. Like I had a really great vacation. I wore a bikini for the first time and I loved it. And then my entire attitude for like the last week just completely changed because of this one stupid incident. So I am headed to work and like I said, and so I get to my bus stop, and at the bus stop there are like two different benches with like coverings over them, and one of them has like 15 people like surrounding it, like waiting for a bus. The one closer to me had a gentleman and a woman sitting down, and so I walk up and I like lean up against like the covering thing. I'm just like waiting for my bus. I get on my phone, I start playing like Board of Kings or something, and this guy like looks me up and down, like he looks over and then he like turns away, and then he turns around again and he's like, "You tranny faggot!" And he just starts yelling a lot of things at me, and he was just like, "God made you a man, like why are you dressed like that? You ain't even a cute woman, like I'll bet you were an ugly man." He just kept going on and on. He told me that I was going to hell. He told me that, he talked about my genitals. He turned to the girl that he was with and he told her that he just wishes that God would just condemn us all to hell and get rid of us all off of the face of the earth. Part of me wanted to verbally attack him back, but I held back and I just kind of stayed silent. And maybe it wasn't a good idea to stay silent, but I just didn't want anything to become physical. Because I was a little bit petrified at first, because he did step towards me at the very beginning. So I was a little bit worried, if he had come any closer. I had my phone in my hand and I had it like on the call button, so I could have called 911 and shouted to the group of people just a few feet away. I was just kind of upset that like there was a whole crowd of people there who heard the interaction because he was literally screaming because it was on a really busy street, so he had to yell really loud in order for me to actually hear him. And so those other people had to have heard what was going on, and no one said anything. I was all alone and I was fine. Like I told him to leave me the hell alone, and then I like walked a few feet away closer to the street, and luckily the bus did come within like 5 minutes, so I was able to get away safely. He didn't have money to get on the bus, so the woman that he was with got on the bus, but she sat nowhere near me, so I felt okay. But work was really hard that day. Like I was crying on the bus, and then when I did get to work, I just was super silent, and when my manager asked me how my day was going because I was quiet, I just kind of broke down for a minute and I was just like, I don't really want to talk about it right now. I had a really bad morning. I'm gonna get through this day, don't worry about it. I just thought it was important to share this moment with people because I don't get clocked a lot. I don't feel as unsafe as I used to at the beginning of my transition, definitely, but there are still a lot of times where I feel unsafe and threatened. And you know, as a trans woman of color, I do still have a 1 in 8 chance of being murdered. And that's just really terrifying. I hate that statistic. I hate thinking about it, but it's just a fact of life for me. I hadn't witnessed something in person so negative like that in almost 6 months, so it was just kind of a bit of a shocker, and just like, it was just a really sad reminder of what most of the people in my community face a lot. It's just so ridiculous. Like, shit like this should not be happening. Like, I'm just trying to live my life. Like, you don't have to find me attractive. You don't have to, you know, you don't have to like what I do in my own private life, but I am not harming you by being myself. I am not limiting your rights. I'm not taking anything away from you. I am not harming you by being myself. you know, it really sucks when these things happen, but it's really nice to have people who are there for you and who listen. I was really lucky to be able to tell some of my friends and my brother about what happened and have them just console me and comfort me. So thank you everyone who did comfort me in the last week, because I've just been a little bit more down than normal, but I'm feeling much better today. I'm doing okay now. And I'm here to say that even in these awful moments that happen sometimes, I just want to let you know you are still valid and you still matter, and I still love you. You're still gorgeous. Like, do not listen to what these stupid people have to say, because they are jealous, they are insecure, they're attracted to you and don't know why. This man clearly had a lot of issues, and he was probably attracted to me and felt intimidated because he didn't know what to do with being attracted to a trans person. So, you know, sir, you're welcome, because I exist. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. If you don't have a support system and something like this happens to you, there are so many resources out there for people who you can connect with and talk with. I'll link some resources down below. You can also always private message me on any of my social media accounts, and I try to respond to as many people as I can. I just really hope that sharing my stories and sharing my platform can make other people feel more comfortable when things do happen like this. And also maybe I'll be able to spread knowledge to those who need to recognize that, hey, I'm a person with feelings and I'm not some demon-possessed creature. I'm here to stay, I'm gorgeous, and I deserve respect, and I deserve to be treated as an equal human being with full human rights. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next video.